Hello guys, ciao a tutti, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca and I make videos, lifestyle videos. I live in Italy and sometimes I make videos about to help other people to move to Italy, just give general advice and stuff like that and chit chats. So in today's video, I want to talk about support. I want to talk about having support from your partner, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever support. And I believe this is such a big topic, and the more people that I meet, the more expat women I meet, let's specifically look at expat women that I meet, the more I can see there's an imbalance in the relationship, and some of them are doing a lot more or not being supported in the way that they need to be supported or the way that they should be supported, and they're just putting up with it for whatever reasons. And this can happen, but how do you get out of the situation? Let's look at that. The imbalance. So living in a different country, guys, it's hard enough. There's everyday difficulties. There's a language barrier for your if you live in a country that's not your native language. There's the language barrier, there's meeting of new friends, there's getting a driving license, there's just so many, trying new foods, eating different things, cooking, getting into the culture, learning about the culture. There's so much things that you need to do. It's imperative that you have a good support system, you have a supportive person or a supportive partner. And if you're somebody that's watching this video and you're thinking, oh, should I come to Italy and move with my partner? Should I not? Maybe some of the things from this video, you can try to vet your partner before making the move. Or you can, have a discussion with your partner and say, I expect when I arrive to be supported in this way or be supported in that way. These conversations need to happen. So I wrote down some notes here, as I do. Pages of notes. So I'm just going to dive in anyway. So the first question it asks is your Italian boyfriend supporting you? Is he? Write in the comment section below, or your husband, boyfriend, whatever, supporting you. And this doesn't necessarily mean financially supporting you. But okay, if they're financially supporting you while you are, in the transition period or getting settled in, there's nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with them supporting you with your housing, supporting you with, with anything. Are they supporting you? And I think that what I've noticed here is with some people, not all, some, that the expat lady maybe is on less money. For example, the husband or the partner might be on, say, earning 3,000 per month, while the expat lady is earning maybe 800 euros per month, and the expat partner still expects the other person, their partner, to be 50-50. And do I need to explain? How can you get ahead in the country? How can you get ahead if most of your money is going on utilities and bills? So this is another conversation that you might have to have. How can you get ahead if you're paying 50 and you're left with no money, and they're obviously left with money? But maybe if they give you a little if you can save some of your money and you can do stuff with your money, even maybe have a social life, do other things with your money, rather than, focus your money on the bills, then things can be a little bit easier for you, a little bit less stress off your head. So that's a conversation that you will need to have with your partner in terms of splitting bills or splitting costs or just splitting expenses. Is it really equal if you're earning a lot less? Helping you to have a convenient, comfortable, independent life here. Yeah, let's talk about independent life. In some cases, you can become very reliant on your partner when you first arrive in the country, and your partner can get used to this type of dynamic, okay? And when you start to maybe want to launch out and do other things, it might make them panic a little bit. Oh, she's going, I'm losing it, I'm losing this, I'm losing some I'm losing, I'm she's not depending on me as much. It's for you to sit down and have these conversations and let them know and say, look, you know, I'm very grateful for your support when I first arrived here, but now I kind of want to launch and just, you know, be my own person, be the person that I was before I came here, but also we just need to know how to do this together and communicate this together. I appreciate you, I appreciate your efforts, but okay. So, you know, your independence is obviously very, very important. Helping to drive. Let's talk about helping with certain things, okay? And when I say have an independent life, it can look like this too. Your partner helping you to drive. If your partner can help you to drive, you can go ahead and do more things. It can be easier for you to get to work, get to school, do everything that you need to do without having to depend on anybody. And also it just makes your life easier. And then by them supporting you, it can look like, it doesn't have to be financially, it could just be encouragement. Oh, I found a driving school for you, here's a driving school. Or your partner could say something like, let me help you with lessons. Support can come in many types of way, but I believe it's important for them to try to help you to become more independent in these areas. Learn the language is another thing. It's the language situation is not all on you. It can feel like, oh, it's all on me, and it's such a heavy burden. And if you've got somebody pressuring you and not supporting you in that area, why do you not know Italian by now? Come on, learn Italian by now. It's not bloody easy. What's your English like, darling? It's not easy. So you need that support. And it's look at me. My Italian is not the best. I'm A1 Italian. It's taken me time to get here. But many things have happened across the journey. The language learning journey is not linear. It's as bumps, there's stops, there's starts, all types of things that happen along the way. So you need your partner to not shame you and to be patient with you on the journey, also to help you. Can you sit down and help me with my Italian? Can we talk? Can you fund my Italian lessons? Can you help in any way? And if you can't help, please don't make me feel bad, okay? Another conversation. If you feel bad about it, girls, ladies, please have these discussions with your partner, because it's not about feeling bad about the language, okay? I'm sure you already feel bad that you don't know the language already. You don't need anybody to be on you about it. Right. This one is for me is very, very, very help with paperwork. When I first arrived here, I arrived there alone. I met my boyfriend 6 or 7 months after I had arrived. So I was here alone. My Italian wasn't the best. I told you I'm A1. And I remember going to sign up for a doctor's surgery, and guys, it was so difficult. I went with my documents. They said, oh, you don't have it. This has not been printed. They sent me away, backwards, forwards. A simple process probably took me 3 weeks to do. And then the last time that I was successful with it, I ended up crying because the lady was so horrible to me. I ran out of the building crying. I ran home. I'm going to say I ran home. I didn't run, but it felt very dramatic when I look back. I ran home, I closed my blinds, and I stayed in bed for the rest of the day. That's how I'm going to say it traumatic it can be to do paperwork here sometimes. It can just be a lot. Just for the simplest things, it can be a lot. So if you can get help from your partner, it will be so much easier. When I met my boyfriend, he was like, okay, I don't know, by this time I was a little bit tired, okay? I was a bit tired, guys, with the whole documentation situation and doing these things. And I didn't have to say to him, oh, I need help. I didn't have to force him. I didn't have to beg him. He could just see what I needed. He was like, okay, we need to get your permesso soggiorno. We need to get your residency. We need to do this. We need to get you signed up to this. We need to do this, blah, blah, blah. The guy helped me with everything, okay? My landlord was very stagnant with helping me to get my residency here because I think she was doing things under the table, you know? So it was very difficult. So he came in and he really, really helped me in that area. I would be still, I would be still struggling to do it, but it would have taken me, I would have used up a lot of emotions, and it just would have been difficult, hard life, not soft life, guys, if I had done it by myself. So that support was definitely needed, and I was so thankful. So with things like that, we need the support. Why try to do it yourself when there's somebody there that can help you to do it? And I think that if somebody I'm not going to say really interested in, I'm not going to say anything along those lines, but look at it like this: if somebody wants you to stay around and to stick around, the first thing that they want to do is make sure that your residency is secure, your residency or your visa process is secure in the country, and that you can stay. There's no chance of you being thrown out or have to leave. So most guys will want to help you and facilitate that. Some guys, you might have to say to them, oh, I need a little bit of help. There's nothing wrong with that. No matter which way it happens, as long as you're getting the help and the support, that's where it matters the most. And if you ask for it, they're not mind readers. You might have to ask. It's so much easier to do with somebody that knows the language. Guys, I don't even want to talk to you about me trying to open a bank account. I can't get into it, guys. The trauma. All right, the next part. Language support, I said this already. Understanding, speak both ways. Yeah, even with the language situation, somebody as a partner that is showing support in you learning the language, but also them maybe even speaking English when they get around your people, your friends. They speak English too. They speak English. They just want to make your life easier. Do you understand what I mean? They might speak English with your friends, with your family, and not we're in Italy. Nothing like that. Just nice, cool business. To meet people, right? When you first arrive, or when you first meet your partner, it's nice for them to show you around. You're new to the country, you're new to the city. Show you around, show you places, or you're new to the relationship, should I say. It's nice for them to show you around. You meet their friends, you meet their family. They take you to, different places. They show you different parts of the culture, what this is, what the food is, anything that's going to aid you and make you feel good and comfortable in the setting, in the environment. That's what it's about. They introduce you to friends, their friends. Oh, this is Sam. And they'll do anything to try to make you feel included in their friendship group. They'll ask you, oh, do you want to come here? Do you want to come there? I have seen, guys. Oh, it's getting hot in here, guys. It's getting hot. I closed all the doors because of the noise, and the air conditioning is not on, but we must continue. I've got an example of a friend. Her boyfriend, she moved in with her boyfriend, and in the beginning, they went out places together. Okay? After a while, nothing. He went out every weekend partying, dancing it up, guys, and she was left at home. Left at home to do what? So she was like, no, this is not right. What's going on here? It became an issue in the relationship. She spoke up and she said, where's our time? Or if there's not our time, can I get involved with your friendship group what's going on? So that situation, she spoke about it. Anyway, that relationship didn't end well. It ended like this, and that situation sparked the ongoing kind of like breakup, demise of the relationship, because it was a sign that he was going in this direction, basically. So at least she spoke about it and got it off her chest, and he just wasn't interested in socializing her around other people, even around his family. Another one, around his family. It's so nice when you meet the family, you can talk to, especially if they live in the same city or the same area, you can talk to them, and they become an extension of your family. It's your family while you're in that country, and it's so nice for it to happen. And a lot of guys who understand the value of family, and Italian people understand the value of family and the network and how it's important to them. So naturally they want you to get along with their family because they spend a lot of time with their family. So that's the thing that you'll find, that they will socialize you around their family. And if that's not happening, there could be there could be numerous reasons why it's not happening. But that's also a support network that would help you to settle into your new life easier. If that's not happening, it could be many reasons why. Maybe they don't have a tight dynamic, maybe the mom doesn't like you, maybe there's not an agreement. There could be so many things there. If I say it could be this or it could be that, there could be many reasons why. But it would be nice if you could socialize with the family, get to know the mom, go out with the mom, get to know the sister, go around the sister, blah blah blah, everything. Just in general, when we're talking about support, just patience is needed along the whole journey, especially the beginning years. You just need that patience from your partner. That's a support that you need. Some people might not need, some women might not need anything. You might not need any financial help, any this help, any that help, and that, but you might need your partner to be patient. Supporting you in making new friends. This for me is healthy. A partner that wants you to make new friends, like go, make new friends, meet new people. There's so much more outside of me. That's what you want them to be like. There's so much more outside of me. Go and make new people. Go and have friendships. Go for dinners. Go to explore other parts of Italy without me. That type of encouragement is something that is important and you want. That leads on to the next point. Somebody that's encouraging of you for your family to come here and for you to go to see your family. Somebody that's encouraging of that. Oh, my mom's coming next week. Or my mom wants to come. Okay, great. And they're even happy to hear that your family's coming because they know that you don't see your family. There's no barriers of like, oh, how long they're going to be staying for. Oh, we're busy. Oh, You don't want anything. You want them to be just encouraging of the situation. Oh, your mom's coming. All right, how can I facilitate that? Do you need a bed in the spare room? Okay. You want to go to the UK? Fine. Go to the UK, have a good time, spend as much time as you need to there. You obviously know what the opposite can be to this. I don't need to explain it to you, but I've heard of instances of the opposite. Oh, you're going home. What are you going to do when you go home? Oh, you're going to go for too long. I don't need to go for too long. I've heard it, guys. I've heard it from some of my friends. And sometimes when they tell me these things, I have no response because I just feel like it's so unfair to do that and to behave like that when you know your partner is away from their family. Don't be afraid to sit down and talk with your partner about any of these things, any of your concerns. Communication is important. When you're in these multicultural relationships, you can't take it for granted that the person understands what you mean or they're used to this or they're used to that. You have to communicate it. You have to say, I want to be treated like this. I prefer this or I prefer that. Can you support me with this? Okay. Once you ask the question and you get the answer, you can go from there. But if you don't communicate it, there's nothing you can say. You can't expect the person to be a mind reader. And I want to say as well that don't allow, sorry, my washing machine's making a noise. So annoying. Don't allow to put up with disrespect just because you think it might be the culture. I know some people are like, oh yeah, he's a bit like this because it's the culture. Don't allow yourself to be disrespected because it's the culture, all right? It might be the culture because it's not. Respect is a universal thing, remember that. Another one, anybody that's trying to make you feel that you need them to survive. No. You have to be really nice about doing it. They might do everything for you, but they might say, oh, well, you need me to survive here in Italy, or you need me to do this. Without me, what would you be doing? No. I'm not talking like as a joke. I'm just talking about, you can understand that's a general theme and they're trying to put that on you, that you should believe that without them, they're doing nothing. You would be doing nothing too. So the whole moral of the story is, guys, support. And we need to ask for support in for many things, small things, big things. There's nothing worse than having resentment and resentment festering and growing inside of you, and then it's only going to lead to disagreements, fallouts, breakups. So if you get these things out straight away, then it's important. My friend was saying to me that, well, it's not really my friend. I spoke to somebody online, and they said to me that their partner wants them to move to Italy, but but they who got makeup on there. They discuss both areas. She's in a good job. He's in a decent enough job. Their playing field is equal. Maybe she's coming from the UK. There might actually be more advantage for him to go there. They've been in a long distance relationship for a while, but he seems hell bent, or he's not even exploring the option of moving to the UK. That's something I said, that's something that you need to look into, because I believe that he should be open to, there should be some type of situation where he should be open to moving. Yeah. And if she does end up moving there, what's the dynamic going to be like? Anyway, maybe that could be another video topic, that situation. Moving for love, that could be the name of the topic. Should I move to Italy for love? Should I move for love? That could be it. And then we have a debate. For me, it's a yes and it's a no. But ultimately, I feel like as a woman, you have to, in some situations, put yourself first and do what's right for you first, and then make the move. That's all I'm saying. And on the last point, what I wrote here was, you deserve to be supported. You are living far away from home. It's not a stress, it's not a bother to ask them. Some people, they feel it like they're indebted. They think, oh, I've put too much I've burdened my boyfriend enough. When I first came here, he did this for me and he did that for me. And then 2 years later in a relationship, they don't really want to ask for anything because they feel like they owe their partner something, or they just feel indebted to their partner. So they don't want to ask or express anything else. They don't want to ask for anything else. They feel like a burden. You're not a burden. You're not a burden, darling. A lot of the time I find here with the Italian man is that they want to help. They are like Superman. They see a damsel in distress. A lot of the time they want to fly in and they want to help. So speak to your partner and then we'll see. If you speak to them, you don't get the results that you want, it's then up to you to do what you have to do. Okay, well, thank you for watching this video, guys, and like and subscribe to the channel. I'm daydreaming, why?